This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's start. So once after capturing the cost, you have to create accounting on it before generating the asset lines, right? So, and I think we have already captured the cost, which is an accounted cost. So you will no need to run accounting, but let's see how the create accounting process is there. What are the available parameters within that, right? If you have any labor cost or unaccounted transactions, right? So you have to create accounting on top of that. So for that, within the cost work area, go to the task list and then under account and close, you're having create accounting. And you can also access manage accounting periods where you can able to open and close your periods as well, right? So user no need to go to the setup and maintenance in order to access manage accounting periods. That is what we have seen, right, in couple of sessions back. But users can also access the same tasks within the cost work area, right? Because usually users they don't have access to the setup and maintenance. Okay, so click on create accounting. Okay, these are all the different parameters. Ledger, it's common. Business unit, and this process category is also common. So these are all the different types of categories what we are having. If you want to run accounting process for labor cost, for miscellaneous cost, inventory cost, and we can get it out. Why will we do accounting on the inventory cost, right, guys? So sometimes when you have a third party system where you are importing inventory cost into projects and the business wish to create accounting within the project side, right? So even at that time you have to create accounting even for the inventory cost as well, right? So you can pick any one of the category, or if you leave it open then it will pick all the categories, and it usually will give the month end or the last date of the period, and you know even about process mode, final and draft, transfer to ledger, post to ledger. Nothing much important apart from this. So it's everything similar, right? As of e-business suite, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me pull this. Yeah. Okay. So this is almost similar to the process what we run even in the e-business suite as well, right? So then you can click on. I mean, do you have business unit or operating unit while create accounting in e-business suite? I think
Yeah.
it's right. Hmm, correct. Okay, you can cancel this now. So at what level you can create, you can run create accounting,
BU business unit.
ledger level or business unit level. Okay,
Okay.
so that is about create accounting process. Okay, and yes, we'll see about SLA configurations as well for the different event classes. Okay, fine. Okay, so now assume that I have captured my total SIP cost and create accounting, and then even I posted it to the GL as well. Okay, assume that. So what could be the next step? what is the current status of my asset here? It's in estimated, right? So now I'm going to change the asset status from estimated to as built because I have captured my total SIP cost. So go to the manage capital assets, highlight the asset. I mean, you can directly click on project type and you can change from estimated to as built. And then actual in service date is mandatory whenever you change the status to as built. So we have to pick this as well. Maybe I'll give the earlier date because I'm not sure whether the current period is in open or not within the FA. And then the other important things like you have to give actual units as well, right? When you change the status from estimated to as built, you have to provide actual units along with the actual in service date. And then that's it. Save it. Okay, this is fine. Now let's, I mean, just once after saving this, you can go to the task list within the cost work area and then you can click on generate asset lines job. Okay, so this is a job actually. So again, within this, we have to provide for what business unit you want to run this job. And my project number is bank CP. Okay, and placed in service through date. So my actual in service date is on or before this date, right? So that asset will get considered for generating the asset lines. And also, if you see project accounting through date, this parameter talks about your expenditure items or the cost or the transactions, right? So on or before, what are the transactions that falls on or before this date, all those transactions will get picked up and eligible for generating the asset lines, right? So these are the two important date parameters what we are having here. So don't get confused with these two. This belongs to the actual in-service date of the asset and this belongs to the cost of the project. Okay. So if any expenditure items falls beyond this date, then those transactions or the cost will not get considered. And also any asset that have actual in-service date beyond this date, then those assets will not get eligible for generating the asset lines. Remember. Okay. So click on submit. Again, let's go back to the manage capital assets. And from this, I want to see my asset lines. So you can go to the manage asset lines. Now asset lines.
Anna, I have
Let's,
one doubt, Anna.
yes, Ganesh.
Money, Anna. Anna, in
Yes,
EBS, we want to specify asset number, Anna. In EBS. In Fusion also, finally, tieback get to asset number, but in UBS, Fusion, we want to specify in under this capitalization level, Anna. Asset number.
I'm not clear, Money.
Anna,
Can
you
you ask?
specified asset number as a thousand, Anna. Is this
Correct.
in EPS we won't specify asset number
Asset number.
at the time of generating asset lines. it will whenever we do tieback, then it will be reflected in asset number.
Okay.
But here you are given now itself. That is the question of.
Okay. Let's see how we are going to transfer the asset number to FA. Republish assets that generate capital cost 1, which is good. But why am I not able to see that? Let's go to the project tracking. Okay. Not that. Correct. Let's go to the asset without assignments. No. Okay. Then go to the manage capital projects. If you don't see the asset line here, that means if they are generated, they should be in the common area. So in that case, cancel this, and from here, from the manage capital projects, you can click on actions and then directly go to the manage asset lines. But so if you see here, asset lines are generated, but what is the status here? Asset without assignments, right? So because at the project level I'm having multiple assets, so automatically they'll get assigned with the status or the asset without assignments. Now I'm going to assign the asset, and then so my total cost here is 4180. Save it. Even if you want